Alright, so if you haven't lived under a rock over the last couple of weeks, then you probably have seen Iman Gadzhi investing in WHOP. Not to be confused with WHOP, that's a completely different company, completely different thing they're selling, but WHOP. And it's causing shockwaves across the industry at the moment, and people are calling it the new modern gold rush. But the cold hard truth is that 95% of people won't get rich from it, maybe even more, maybe even a higher percentage. So in this video, I'm gonna go over how you can actually leverage this new modern gold rush and how you can actually win from all of this. So just before we continue, let's just zoom out a little bit just to understand what the hell is actually going on. And before we do that, just wanted to make it clear, the ones winning from this new modern gold rush won't be the ones commenting down below, "Nice try, Diddy." I've seen that on some of my ads, but it will be the ones that are actually leveraging the two ways they can actually get wealthy from this entire new modern gold rush. I'm going to talk about that in just a few minutes. So what the hell is going on? Why is this relevant? Well, Iman Gadzhi is essentially at the moment, if not the biggest, one of the biggest influencers in this entire online business, make money online space. And people know him. He's invested in WHOP, that essentially, or WHOP, WHOP, let's just call it WHOP, that essentially helps people start and scale digital programs, mentorship programs, coaching programs, etc. And he has begun popularizing, Iman has begun popularizing the idea of starting and scaling a digital program. And people are, in the thousands, if not tens of thousands of people, not maybe even hundreds of thousands of people are actually looking at starting and scaling a digital program, digital course, info products. And even other big people in the space are also promoting the idea of starting an online course. So many people will flock to the industry. And again, most of these people will fail. And this is also where the opportunity comes in. Because if you were to look at it, well, we will have a lot of people all trying to enter the market. The majority won't succeed with it because of the fact that they don't have real expertise, knowledge, or the experience to actually be able to teach someone else. And based on my own experience from scaling my own info product to over 100K months, and also partnering with info products, helping them from scratch to idea to launching, and even exiting an info product company, we help the client with that. Well, I have the merits or the experience to actually, for you to listen to me in this video, because the way I see it is that there will be so many people that will start but will fail. And just like in the gold rush, I see someone's trying to call me, just like in the gold rush back in the 1900s in the US and California, the people making the real money in this won't be the one actually trying to dig for gold, because everyone will be trying to dig for gold in this info product gold rush. What will be happening in my accountant is trying to call me. Probably important. I'll get to him after this video. What will happen is that so many people will be trying to enter the space, dig for gold, but just like a famous gentleman called Samuel Brennan back in the gold rush in the US, he was the one selling the shovels. And that is one of the major ways to get wealthy from Iman investing in WHOP. Not trying to start some kind of small digital product or sell an ebook or anything like that if you don't have the experience to do so, but instead partnering up with the real experts. This is what I'm doing in my own growth partner agency, where we essentially partner up with these experts and essentially help them launch, scale their info products and build some premium experiences where people actually get results instead of trying to sell some kind of cheap product through WHOP. That's not how I see you should approach this situation at all. That's one way to do it. The second thing that will happen because Iman invested in WHOP is that, again, this idea of starting a coaching program or an info product is getting very popularized, which means that so many people, again, hundreds of thousands of people will begin doing it, which will, and this is how I see it from my perspective, well, most of the people that will start a course, they will fail with it, but in the process of everyone getting into the space, it will also be more normal to buy info products, even more normal than it currently is, as over the last couple of years, Well, we've seen an increase. I mean, the market is growing it's growing every year. The info product market, e-learning market, it's a market that will grow to over $300 billion before 2030. Might even be more after what is happening with WHOP, etc. They are transacting almost close to 1 billion just themselves in core sales for the people that use it. So, I mean, it's a market that's growing enormously. But what will happen is that the market will also want the real experts, because more and more people will buy info products, and all these people that don't have the merits or experience to teach will begin doing it. But then what will happen is that they will begin opening up the market. So when a real player comes in that actually has experience in what they're talking about, years of experience, actual previous results, have case studies, have results, maybe by doing agency work, or maybe by doing one-on-one coaching, or maybe by doing some kind of other type of coaching that's not scalable info products, well, this presents a massive opportunity. So either if you are a real expert, then this is really the info product boom. This feels like it's made back in 2021, 2022. You want to begin productizing your knowledge and selling online programs that solves real problems and actually delivers results. Best way to do that is by selling something high ticket. Or if you are someone that doesn't have experience, because I mean, here's the thing, most people shouldn't start a course. If you don't have the experience to do so, you shouldn't. You will fail with it. So if you don't have any experience, then instead of being the face of it, do like back to the selling shovels with Samuel Brennan. Instead of trying to dig for gold, just sell the shovels. Partner up with the experts. And the way to do that, well, WHOP has just made it even easier. You can literally just find the experts on WHOP inside their own, I think it's called WHOPs, and essentially look at how is their current website looking, how are their landing pages looking, do they have a video sales letter, are they running ads, how are their ads looking, do they have a sales team, are they sending emails out? These are all things you can help an expert with, and you can simply just reach out to them and see, provide some value and see how you can help them. Of course, you do need some experience, either through a marketing course or really do a lot of research, which will take a lot of time to actually become sufficient enough to help someone else. But that's kind of the two paths I see from WHOP. It will not be trying to start a low-ticket digital product or trying to sell some kind of cheap-ass product that just won't work. But it will be by delivering really good online education or partnering up with the experts. And again, this is what I've been doing both on the client side, but also both on starting one myself and also helping others do it, helping experts do it. So that's essentially what I have to tell you. Most people won't get rich from WHOP if you don't use one of these two strategies. If you need any guidance whatsoever, if you're someone that's considering productizing your knowledge and selling an online program, send me a message over Instagram. I'll be happy to send over some tips. You won't be talking to an appointment setter. And also, if you're someone that doesn't have experience to actually do an info product, well, then consider going the other option. Again, this is like made back in 2021, 2022. Of course, that model still works, but you also want to leverage the current trends in the market. And this is the next big thing. So if you found this video valuable, shoot me. Again, this was just raw. I made it in one go. Hopefully it gave some value to one of you guys that are watching. If you want me to go over something more specifically, then let me know in the comment section down below. Again, I've both scaled. The first info product I started went from 0 to one, I think it was 100K the first month. And also helped a bunch of different clients in different niches scale. So a start or scale. So that's pretty much what I have to say. And thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next